Hey guys, and welcome back to one last episode of our submarine build. Yep, that's right, guys. This is the last one. We will finally be completed with our submarine after this video, and come next video, we will have a new build started. So keep your eyes out for that. Make sure you definitely hit that like and subscribe button if you want to stay tuned for the next build. I think it's a little something a little different, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy what I have planned for the next few builds. So anyways, I want to also just quickly say, if you haven't already seen, this is on the workshop, so go ahead and hit the link is in the description. You guys can go ahead and download this creation, go play with it, let me know what you think. And beyond that, yeah, just thank you for the support. The submarine has done really well. It was on the trending on the workshop for a few days, so thank you guys all for the support. I really appreciate it, and the YouTube channel has been doing really well as well. So thank you guys for that. But yeah, we'll get right into this build, and we will finish this submarine up. What we are going to work on in this one is some basically some emergency equipment and some communication equipment. You'll see later on I add a radio station so you can communicate with people on the top side much more easily, and then there's also going to be a way to transmit the video feed. So stay tuned for that. We'll get that done, and I'll pop back in after our little building montage and we'll talk about it a little bit more. And you guys stay towards the end. We'll even talk a little bit more about what I have coming up planned build wise. But yeah, we'll get right into it. So All right, so I'll jump back in, and what you just saw there was we added a little emergency buoy in this little SOS panel. So this panel's not quite done yet, but basically this will be to use in an emergency. It'll start the emergency power in the sub, it'll light up all of the exits, and it will automatically drop this buoy. The buoy will float, and it will transmit the position of the submarine on channel 121. And if you want more details on that, the X is going to be transmitted on composite data 1, and the Y is transmitted on composite data 2. If you are using any of the map screens that I have in my creations, they will automatically show up on the map with a circle around them saying SOS, any signal on that channel. So that's just a little preview on that. I do that on all of my creations. Just makes the game a little bit more fun, a little bit more immersive, especially if you're using a lot of my stuff. And it doesn't necessarily just have to be my stuff. If you want to do that with your own creation, it'll show up on my map. Anything that is getting broadcasted on channel 121 will. And again, the X is on channel 1, and the Y is on composite channel 2. So, but enough of that. So the emergency power, it'll turn on some spotlights on the inside, and like I said, it'll drop that buoy. A few other little things here and there, but beyond that, that is more or less going to be it for our emergency systems. And you'll see here now I'm kind of finding a place to put our video antenna so we can send some video, and you'll see I will start working on the bench here, right here, and make a little radio station so people can communicate with the top side of the ocean a lot easier. But yeah, so we'll hop right back into the build, and then we will bring it right back in towards the end of the video, and I'll kind of just show you the completed sub, and again we'll talk a little bit more about what is planned for the next build and the channel and stuff like that. So Okay guys, so that is just about it for our submarine. All the building is pretty much done. I've done a few minor updates since then, but nothing that I really needed to record on camera, nothing that changed it significantly. So we'll hop in it and we'll just kind of drive around. I'm sure a lot of you are probably rather familiar with the submarine itself at this point, or how to use it. If not, I'll kind of just give a little brief overview how to use it for those who didn't see the workshop video. Basically, the hybrid motor is going to switch on, and by that I mean to the right you see there's a little flick switch in the bottom right of my screen. If you flip that, the electrical engine will turn off and the electrical engine will turn on. The electrical engine obviously consumes the battery. The diesel engine charges the battery. The screen in front of you will warn you when the battery is low. It will warn you when you're low on oxygen. It will also warn you when you are low on diesel fuel. If you want to use the altitude hold, that small keypad in the middle, you put a number in there with a negative sign. So you have to have the minus sign. It takes into account positive and negative depths. And then you will flip the flip switch directly to the right of that. I saw a lot of people in the Steam workshop page talking about how the submarine doesn't really move up and down while it's not moving. Yes, that is correct. That is how it is designed. It is supposed to be this way. I did not put any linear thrusters in it. That is on purpose. This is a civilian exploration sub. It is mostly for fun. It is designed to be not that complicated and rather easy to use. As I've stated in other videos too, it is more or less designed to just be parked on the seafloor too, if need be. So use the ballast to move up and down if you are not moving. But beyond that, that is more or less how you're going to use the sub. The autopilot works like anything else. Just copy and paste your coordinates, flick the switch right next to the altitude hold button. And yeah, that's we're just going to kind of walk around through the sub here. There's still some minor changes that you won't see in this video, but this is, again, more or less the completed sub. And we're up here in the crew deck. You just check out the beds and the sinks and turn the lights off. You can see I have the extra fuel cell on there right now. But yeah, so this is pretty much the build. We're gonna hop out here and you know, I'll just kind of swim around a little bit and kind of show you. Well, I'm not gonna hop out, but I'm gonna turn on the emergency power and show you all that. But yeah, that is pretty much the sub, guys. So I'm just gonna leave the last couple minutes of the video for you guys to just watch some gameplay, just some raw gameplay footage. And beyond that, thank you all so much for the support. This series did really well. I'm glad you all really liked it, and if you want to stay tuned for the next one, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. In the next one, we've definitely got a cool creation going. The next two projects are going to be rather large. There's probably going to be some smaller ones sprinkled in there. So I will be releasing the next build video directly after this one. So keep your eyes out for that. The first of the two builds is going to be introduced. I'm going to do two at the same time. The one is going to be kind of like this really big mobile base almost. And then the other one is going to be kind of like an amphibious assault carrier. But you'll see more on that. They both have some pretty cool concepts in them. But yeah, I'll stop blabbering and I'll let you guys just watch the gameplay. And thank you again.